Hey everybody. Morning, morning, morning. Whew, this natural hair journey, I tell y'all, oh my goodness, it's been a mess. Y'all know I decided not to do the chasers. I'm not doing no chasers, meaning no edits or nothing like that. I think it's pointless because a lot of times people just want to see raw stuff. Anyway, not talking about nothing today other than I'm going to Florida for a few days. My niece is turning 2, so we're going to have a drive through birthday party for Leilani. And I'll be, of course, recording for that because I want you guys to see how it turns out. This corona thing is just really put a damper on a lot of stuff. Even though Florida is supposed to be open, we're not. We're like taking all the proper precautions to make sure that, we don't get sick. I mean, I can't say that there are some extra things you can do because there's really no guarantee that you can't catch it even if you do things right. But we just, my sister and my niece just chose to not have a birthday party per se. It's like a drive through, stay in your car type deal. She did register on Amazon. It's for gifts. So you guys want to hit me up to see about sending my niece a gift, let me know. Um, I'm getting my medicines ready. Which, by the way, let me go get my table. Hold on just a second. Gotta go get my table. Got my table and my drink. My table and my drink. Okay, I'm back. Had to get my drink and my little table because I need to set up all these darn medications I got. And that's crazy because I can remember back, what was it, 5 years ago? I wasn't taking nothing other than a shot of rum or something like that, but I wasn't taking anything. And in 2016, in October, matter of fact, it's coming up on 4 years. Yeah, October 7th. Um, I had a stroke, and that was crazy. So, but it woke me up to a lot of things, because it used to be a time where you wasn't gonna catch me nowhere without my eyelashes on, my makeup on. My makeup was like I had to have that, or I wasn't coming out of the house because, being fair skinned, and then you have like, you know, patches or like dark spots and stuff like that. That at that time I was really self conscious about them. So I would have to make sure I had my makeup on. Now I could care less because guess what? God gave me another chance to do this thing over. I'm living my life how I want to live my life. How you see me is how you see me. I mean, not that I really cared much about what people thought anyway, but even more so, I'm relaxed after this whole, that whole stroke. That threw me. Um, I've never been in anything like that before. And I've heard of people having them. I remember one time, like I had a cousin. Well, I have a cousin, and she was telling everybody she had a stroke and everything. Nobody was believing her because she was so young. But after it happened to me, I was like, okay, all right. Well, maybe she did because it happened to me. But it was like the scariest moment ever. Like I remember some of what happened, but not everything, obviously. But I do remember thinking to myself, I'm gonna fall down these stairs, and what's wrong with my body? I do remember that. But pretty much after that, it was just hearsay what people told me. So, oh no, I remember being at the hospital and the little nurse that they sent in well, I don't think they're called nurses. They're like the little transporters. They sent this little girl in. I mean, she couldn't have been no bigger than this straw. When I tell you, if she was bigger than this straw, y'all pardon me, but she couldn't have been no bigger than this straw. They sent her to go push my 260-pound behind around the hospital to go get. I guess time was of the essence, so they had to make sure that they got me to check my, I guess, everything, CAT scans, MRIs, and all that good stuff, and so they can go ahead and get the medicine in me that they needed to reverse, the effects of the stroke. So every corner she turned, I don't know if it was her, me, or that raggedy bed they had me in. We was bumping the walls. We was like laughing our butts off. I said, "Come on, girl, come on, just get me there." Because by this time, I'm a little bit more conscious. I could talk and everything, which I'm gonna have to get into the whole story for y'all at another time. But it was funny, it was hilarious, and it was heartbreaking. So it was one of them things where they say God to get your attention. Oh, honey, yes, He will. Cause right now I don't care nothing about looking. Of course I wipe my butt and make sure I wash my face and all that good stuff. But now I cares nothing about all that other stuff that I thought mattered. None of that stuff matters. None of that stuff matters. I mean, I have family, and the family I have now are my new family, shall I say? I love these people to death.